Yo, can you hear me now? Hopefully, I'm not muted. Can you hear me now? You're check, check, check. Hopefully, I didn't talk about for 4 minutes for nothing. But can you hear me now? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me. All right, my bad. Hey, my bad. I was talking for 4 minutes for nothing, so I'm gonna have to rewind that. Those headphones obviously didn't work. Hey, salute to you guys. So if you saw 4 minutes, cut that. Salute to you guys. What up? What up? It's your boy Ruel back at it. I was talking about the game a little bit that we got tonight against the Boston Celtics. Soften. So I guess I'll start over a little bit on that. So you got us against them tonight. Chile, I gotta see ya. What's up? What's up? Appreciate you guys. Sorry about those first 4 minutes if you was out. So talk about the game tonight. We got us against Boston tonight. I was talking a little bit about the game we had yesterday. I mean against Cleveland. So we played against Cleveland. We looked pretty good. Brown had a 10-man rotation, 11-man rotation there. I was talking about how the others played really good. You're looking at Shamit. Shamit had a great game for us, 9 points, two 3 pointers. I believe he had about three pointers out there. He looked really good. Hook Porty, phenomenal substitution for Mitchell Robinson. Great rebound, blocking presence. Had them, second guessing playing in the paint. Mobley didn't even want to play in the paint. He was shooting threes. He ended up going outside the paint. He was just trying to shoot threes. So great job by Hook Porty. Great presence in the paint. Excellent fill in for Mitchell Robinson. Great defense. Still learning how to set picks and other rotations, little time and a little more aggressive on his hands. Maybe a little bit too handsy, but great job by Hookbordy. Phenomenal job on defense. Him and Shaman played outstanding. I got to give it up to Kolek. I got to give it up to Kolek. Kolek played phenomenal. He's done very well. I was saying earlier before I was muted, but I was saying salute to Kolek and playing well. I haven't been a huge fan of him as far as making the team and a championship team. If you go back in here, however, he has played well, and I did say if he does play with veterans, he would be more sharper. He looks really good because the veterans know what to do with the passes that he does. He gets them in the right spots. Veterans already know where to be, know where to cut. So I think offensively, Kolek is advanced. I think he was physically not as much, but offensively he's more advanced. Assisting, playing. That's why he struggled in the G League. That's why he struggled a little bit, in the summer league and stuff like that because he's playing with people who are just trying to make a team, who are trying to go for themselves and make a name for themselves because they're trying to make a team. But when he plays around veterans who know what to do with the ball, know what to do with the pass, know how to cut, it makes him look really good because he plays really well with veterans. That's why you see him looking really good. And also his offense. The fact that he is offensively being aggressive, he's confident with a shot, he's not wasting any time. Salute to Kolek. Kolek is doing his thing. He got to continue tonight, though. So he's going to be going against a Pritchard. Pritchard is a pest, former six-man of the league. So let's see how he competes defensively. I'm going to see how he plays against with Pritchard. That's going to be a good matchup for him. Someone equal of size and just as pesky, just as aggressive. So definitely good. Salute to JW. I like Jameson giving up quality minutes. Yeah, Jameson played really good too. He played really good. He's filling in great as a center. I think he's a great pickup, easy money. So he's been playing really good. Um, a lot of players that we have, those other players were they filled in very good. So that's out of the 11 players you're looking at maybe a 9-man rotation minus those players, but they stepped up on their frame. They played very well. Jalen Brunson, even though he missed 9 3 pointers, I mean 1 of 9, so he was 1 of 9. He was open on a lot of those catch and shoots. The fact that he was open on a lot of those catch and shoots were it's a great sign. The fact that he missed them is whatever. Jalen Brunson is going to hit more than he misses. But if you look, a lot of those shots that he was taking, he was wide open. So that's a great thing for him. So that's going to free pressure for him long term. You saw Mikal Bridges bringing up the ball. The wings look crazy. The wing stop this year, we can say wing stop. This year, the Wings look absolutely phenomenal. Mikal Bridges is playing incredible. You got OG Ananobi, who played a phenomenal game 24 points, 14 rebounds, a career high, something you didn't see from OG rebounding. So the team is on all cylinders. We clicking right now. So it looks really good. And we left a lot of points on the table, according to JW. I agree. I mean, think of if Brunson is half those 3 pointers, where we would be 25, 26 point lead. A lot of it. So that leaves you with, just as Mike Brown said, there's a lot of room for improvement for the team. And even that on the first game, first real, other than the Minnesota game, at Minnesota game we were playing more of a half court style. So you can see yesterday was the first. I mean, when we played Cleveland, it was the first time they were playing that up tempo pace. You saw everybody in Cleveland was getting tired after a while. It took Donovan Mitchell's heroic effort in the third to even make it competitive for them. And what about Deuce? Deuce has been invaluable. I mean, so he is untouchable basically. So he's been playing great. You already know what he can do defensively. 3 pointers, clutch 3 pointers kept us in the game when they were making their run. Deuce did a great job hitting threes. Great defensive presence. I'm liking what the team's doing. We're looking really, really good. I saw some other pods from Boston, and they shook. Tonight's game should be another one of those games very similar to what we did with Cleveland. So that's something that we should be doing as far as dominating in the paint. See what, because if we beat Philly, we beat Philly twice, pretty easy. Switching a bunch of different players, a bunch of players that didn't even make the roster. We beat Philly with, and Philly just beat the Celtics. Their point guard's Maxi, and then they have the new kid they got was pretty good. Their new kid was been driving in the paint, and I mean they both their two guards averaged 72 points. I mean not average, but got 72 points out of what they did to Boston the last game. Uh, I for real, JW. Those did give us a big lift, and tonight too. So tonight between him, Kolek, how are they going to handle Pritchard? How are they going to handle White? White's probably going to be playing most of the point guard with them. Can they control those guards? Deuce's defense is going to be key, and can he carry over that shooting? Can Deuce carry over that shooting to this game? You've seen sometimes where Deuce hits some shots, and then maybe another game he'll be off. He's been hot the last 2 games. I would love to see it carry over. He's got the confidence. It is in the Garden again. He loves playing in the Garden. He loves the crowd cheering and saying "Deuce." So we're looking for some more of that today. That confidence builds up from him is going to be looking good. Maxi and VJ look crazy, but that lets you know the defense of Boston. I mean, the fact that Maxi and their other rookie VJ scored 72 points on Boston, and most of it in the paint, taking it to the paint, getting them in foul trouble. That gives us a lot of option. Brunson should get them in trouble because VJ and Maxi do not have the footwork or that Brunson has. Deuce is getting into the paint. Our Hook Porty's getting to the paint. So it's going to be interesting tonight. Tonight, I should see very similar to what we did to Cleveland, but with a lot more offense, as JW said, with that we left a lot on the table, left to be desired. Against Boston, Jalen Brunson comes to play. So I think Jalen Brunson's going to be ready this game. He could score 30 plus tonight. I know even with this new look offense, he's still trying to keep getting, I'm pretty sure he wants to get MVP caliber a chance. I'm pretty sure he wants to make the All Star team again because I'm pretty sure there's bonuses as well and get to that line. So I'm looking for Brunson to be aggressive today. I still don't think Josh Hart and Mitchell Robinson played today. What are you guys' thoughts on that? Put something in the chat. Let me know what you guys think about the Mitchell Robinson and Josh Hart. Do you think they played? Do you think we're still monitoring what they're doing? JW says, I want to see Diawara and Daddy A for size or Tosan. They can help us with rebounding. That's going to be interesting. Now, he said he wasn't, when you heard Mike Brown, he said he may not go 11. He may go 10. So he's probably going to stick with the same people. I would like to see Tosan. Tosan's definitely interesting. Does Diawara get a chance? I think depending if we start blowing them out, if you're right, JW, that we start getting those points, or you see Jalen Brunson hit more shots than misses, that we get our offense going and we start blowing them out or having a big lead, you may see, depending if they suit up or not. You saw they didn't suit up, so if they suit up, they're gonna get a chance. Dottie may get a chance because he's probably gonna suit up. So he may get a chance. So it's gonna be interesting to see. They got some size, but if we can take it to the paint, that's gonna be our plus today. That's what I'm looking for the advantage on there. I'm a little concerned with Mitchell Robinson. Again, I said that before in the last video. The fact that you have them not mentioning anything. JW says Mitchell Hart might be more seriously hurt than reported. I agree. That's what I'm saying. The fact that I think I said in the last video that the fact that you have um, Ian Begley reporting that Mitchell Robinson's left ankle and that they're monitoring her, because he tweaked it or re-injured it. We saw in Minnesota when he played the Minnesota game. He didn't come back the second half. He tweaked it a little bit in the preseason in Abu Dhabi as well. And then so those little things that you're seeing that we saw it, I saw him limping and try to get back, and then you don't play him. The fact that they're not saying this, it's a little something. They're saying it's good for the organization, or they're trying to keep it in house within the organization. It's something to think about. I don't know the fact that he's tweaked. Just say he's injured, and just say you're resting him receiving. But I don't even think they want to say he's injured, whether it hurts any trade value. I'm not saying he's going to get traded, but even if anything is that later on, or if people are asking for him, I think that'll hurt trade value, which I don't think we're trying to look for that. But if that were to come later on, you don't want to say that he's injured. You're just saying you're just monitoring his minutes. That's just my opinion long term. I don't think about that. I don't want to trade Mitch. I'm just thinking as for a business aspect, you never want to devalue your commodity. JW says, I'm hearing that Mitch is hurt and surgically repaired. Yeah, the repaired ankle, the left one. I agree. Hart got back issues. Backs can be tricky. So it was Mitch's left foot. I think it's his left foot. That's the one that he had surgically repaired. I agree with you. That's what is kind of crazy. So it's his left ankle that he injured, the one that he had surgery on. Did anything fracture and then they're giving it time? Could that be something that they're resting? Hopefully not. Look, we pray nothing. We want Mitch. I want Mitch for 81 games out of the season. So if he plays every game this year, we're for Mitch Hive. He is the longest tenured Nick. We're just talking reality here. You know what I mean? So I want Mitch to play, but this is the right approach. If we want Mitch to play, if we want Mitch in the playoffs, we have to rest him. And that's also given experience to Hook Porty and the others. They're going to get burned. The fact that Josh is having back spasm, thank God it's nothing surgically that needs repair. The fact that he's having just the back spasms on there and that he can recover. Again, that rest and what he's going through is also giving others the chance to get some burn. The hook put the Daddy might get a burn. The Tosan that you're talking about, more minutes for Landry Shamit. You're seeing Do step up, get a more constant minutes. So it is going to help the team in the long run. The fact that they're going to get burn and confidence and touches and get used to the offense. So when these guys do come in, it's something that it's not going to be new to them, and they'll be able to fall right in place and get it going. So what's your guys' outlook on tonight? Tonight, I think it's going to be 8 to 12 point lead. I think we win the game by 8 to 12. They may make a run towards the end, but I think we're probably going to win for sure by at least 8 point minimum, 8 points to 12 points, and then you might see Daddy A play. You might get to see him on there. Let me see. It will be best to save Mitch for the second half of the season. I agree. I mean, we got to rest him. You have to give him time to rest. It's gonna do nothing but help Porty. You got to see Jameson get burned. Which he's good. Jameson, he's quick. He's a stocky guy, but him and Hook Porter are holding down the fort. It's gonna give us some time to see Gershon to play maybe the five or in the four, or let's Gershon play the four because he played it with Jameson a little bit and then moved Gershon to the four. Um, so I'm liking. I'm excited for the game. I'm liking what we have now. I think it's gonna be a domination from beginning to end. You see the gift of just the thumbnail that I put for Mikal Bridges taking the ball from Brown. It's our time, man. It's time to soul snatch right now. It's time to take these people's souls. Anybody that was against us last year, anybody who's supposed to be an upper echelon team, we can't play with our food early. We had last year a rough time, injury. We're getting beat up early. We could have beat top teams. We got to kill that excuse, nip that in the bud right off the bat, no matter what. JW says tonight by Knicks by 120 to 105. I love that. 15 points. I could see that. We might not even let them get to 100. We might not even let them get 100. Don't be surprised for that either. I think we might be so aggressive that we're just going to knock them out early. Third quarter's key. Third quarter, how we come out again in the third quarter is a big pivotal point. I think Mike Brown addresses that. They let Mitchell come out, Donovan Mitchell come out aggressive in the third, something that we got to tighten up. So I think the wing stops adjust that right off the bat and don't give them any ammo. JW says, I see us having six players in double digits. Listen, six players in double digits, I like that. I like that. Who do you think? Who do you think? Obviously, they're starting five. But yeah, that's gonna be interesting to see. Can Hook Porter get 5 and 5? I'm looking for Hook Porter to get 5 rebounds, at least 5 points. That'll be good for him. I don't see him getting double doubles, but he's definitely gonna be impressive tonight. I love the energy tonight. I think we're gonna get a W. I'm not too concerned about the Mitch and Josh Hart, but I don't see them playing for at least 4 or 5 games. Maybe to the road trip, you'll probably see it. But I mean, which could be deep. If they're out those 9 games, it's gonna be something. But I'm excited to see these players. Just a quick little video for you guys today. I want us to beat the out of soft ton. Great game tonight. The fellas might be doing the show later on, so they might be doing it live. I have something going on tonight, so I can't do it as we typically do on Friday. That's why you see me doing it now. So yes, appreciate you guys. JB Bridges, OG Cat, Deuce, and Shamit. Deuce and Shamit, I can see that. Deuce got those 4 3 pointers. Shamit had 9. It was just under that double digits. I like that. I like that. And listen, that's it. That's even with an easy Brunson. If Brunson gets anything close to what he did, down goes Frazier. It's going to be a tough night for them, for Boston. I think, and these are pivotal games too, because all these teams that we're playing early to just punch them in the mouth early. It's going to give it. We're going to be, live rent free in their brain throughout the year, throughout the playoffs. So when we play them, we already got the confidence that we beat them injured. We beat them without Mitch. We beat them without Josh Hart. We beat them with Hook Porty playing. We beat them with Jameson playing. And if we get the rookies playing, even better. So it's going to be interesting to see. I like it. I like our win right here. We'll talk to you guys Sunday. We'll go on Sunday. If you don't see, keep a lookout for the guys. They might be doing a live later on tonight. But let's go Knicks. We got that W today. I'm calling it. I'm calling the JW calling. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go with JW's 120 to 105. I still think we hold them under 100. But let's go. Let's see what we got. You heard? We out of here. You're